I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. Uh, I just received some photographs. I haven't been in contact with any of these people in a long, long time, and this woman that was mother of the twins that killed them, this picture wouldn't show the truth. First of all, they didn't have a car. And this is, they're all dressed up for some reason, which this is out in the country, and it's the pigsty I spoke of, really. So this is showing two cars there that don't belong, and somebody had to have paid for a photographer to come out. So this sounds about right. This is 1943. This is me here in the middle, and I ran away. I remember them trying to catch me and put me in the photo, and I ran away crying, saying I don't belong in this family. So I knew back then. So this was a high school picture. I don't know when. This is a picture of me. Well, I don't know, but I don't know how old I was there. But again, these clothes and the combed hair and all this is not the way I grew up. It was a horrible, horrible upbringing. These people are all dressed, and this is the woman that killed her twins, Lina Dempsey. And this is where I was put, and given the name of the dead twin, Peggy, and that's the name I still have to use. And this woman here, Annie Carter, she lived in Carlisle, Kentucky, was married to Ezra. She's the one that confessed that they knew about my kidnapping and my real name. My father's Edward the Eighth, that was forced out by his brother, George the Sixth, who's illegal, by the way, and his daughter is Elizabeth, and she's illegal. The New World Order, the Illuminati, the Bilderbergers, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, Joe Kennedy was ambassador during the time, and JFK and the older brother used to fly in there to the embassy. Roosevelt appointed Joe Kennedy ambassador to England during this time of the takedown of my father. My father was married to Claudia O'Keeffe, Irish Catholic American. That's my mom, and she's sister to Georgia O'Keeffe, the artist. My father never married Wallace Simpson, so this shows you the power of the lies and the books that have been written that are all just a stack of lies. I was born in 39. I was born in 39 and kidnapped in 41, and Roosevelt was a part of it all. There's a long list that got in on my kidnapping, but I wrote a book about mind control in '76 till they put antifreeze in me on April Fool Day of '80. So I was flown out to Flint's because I was telling people about mind control being used to program people to kill or to have heart attacks, to make murder appear of natural cause. That's part of the reason that Warden and Rosina Matthews, the pathologist at Piedmont Hospital, Atlanta, where one of the doctors I wrote about, Larry McDonald, Congressman Doctor, worked. And his plane went down, and I was writing about mind control, that you put the pilot under mind control or the controller, and he could veer off or run into the side of the mountain, fly it into the side of the mountain. But anyway, the plane that Larry McDonald, and I had written about him in the book, and then the antifreeze, etc., flown out to Flint's because the person that shot him in Lawrenceville, Georgia, had been programmed to shoot him. And shoot his attorney and kill him. So Larry McDonald's plane was shot down when it veered into Russian airspace August the 31st of '83. So you've got William and Kate, who this country is just oohing and ahhing over, and they can't get enough of them. They're illegal. They're spending my money, and they're talking about charity. I've lived on the side of the mountain. I've been run up and down the road, and I have had crimes committed to me on me and my kids that I won't put on the videos. I put a lot of the other. Now I'm going to name these off to you, and believe me, this is a dressed up family here. No cars, nothing like this. They didn't show the home, and I want to tell George, you got this going. George Washington, all right, that's his name, first and second name. I'm not going to put his last because I don't want to hurt him. But he sent me these, and he was in the Navy, so I guess that's easy enough to find out. But this is the family there, and this is Lana, the psychopath that was mother of the twins and brutalized me and tried to kill me more than once. And there's Leslie. There's Matthew, James Matthew, the only boy in the family. And this is, I'm going to skip, this is Jean, the youngest of the daughters. And I'm not going to tell what happened in that family, what this SOB, that his name was Emery, Eugene Dempsey. He was supposed to be the grandfather. And this is me, and this is Lavinia, his wife and mother of this clan. And this is George, and I don't mean to hurt him in any way here. Thank you for sending me the photos. And this is someone that it was later. And I'll just say he died, the man that came by and took this man's place. He was brought to this country to help me. And he died not having his name restored. So I didn't go into all the family. But this gives you no true picture of anything. It doesn't show the house. It doesn't show what they did. This is, I never, the shoes, I didn't have shoes. They went out and somehow got in this dress. I had to be one in a million. I didn't even have pennies to wear, food to eat, etc. So this is a dressed up version that they spring of 42. So that's about right because I was brought in the spring of 41. So anyway, I lived a hell of a life, and the CIA and the FBI didn't tell anything what's been done to me, and what I was telling about that's being done to the Americans only. That's what an FBI agent said to me. It's only when they find out how all this affects them that they care. Well, they didn't care. The Americans as a whole, they found it a joke. And they responded to me knowing they'd kidnapped me, knowing what they were doing to Great Britain, the same manner that a lot of them are downing, being angry that this was told about the CIA. And in response, I'm not sure that part of the FBI, and I've lived a hell of a life. I've had everything done to me and my sons. But if it had been left to the local police, not here maybe in Roanoke, I don't know, they're part of it too, but I'm not sure I would have lived at all. So I'm going to leave it at that. My name's Margaret Ann Windsor, and I'm Victoria II, heir to the British Crown. And they talk about royalty being up there, Kate and William. It's a lie, and I have to say, they're part of the New World Order. The Obamas, the Clintons, and the very people that kidnapped me, Bilderbergers, Rothschilds, and by the way, Elizabeth's part of it. She's a member, and so is Charles. When, that's all I'm going to put on it. I hope it's all told, and with it, I hope they tell all that's been done, as ugly as it's been. I experienced it, and America should be made to face what they did to me, my kids.